election in the state. Commissioner for Information and Civic Orientation, Mrs. Funke Gbemonde, stated this at a workshop on election coverage organized by our ministry. Mrs. Gbemonde urged members of the 4th estates of the realm to reflect on the numerous lessons acquired at the workshop in their reportage of the July 16th gubernatorial election. In his lecture at the workshop, the State Resident Electoral Commissioner of INEC, Professor Abdulgani Raji, said the body has set machinery in motion for the smooth conduct of the July 16 governorship in the state. Professor Raji was represented by the HOD election and party monitoring of INEC, Alhaji Shehu Mohammed, disclosed that the electoral umpire has commenced the training of ad hoc staff and core members in the state for each free election. He stressed that it is necessary for the core members and ad hoc staff to be acquainted with the do's and don'ts of the election, stressing that it is necessary for members of the public to update and review their data before the dates of the election. For inquiries, Professor Raji implored members of the public to contact GSM number 0805 114 9999. The consultant in charge of the workshop, Honorable Kehinde Bambeton, stressed that the need to ensure journalists and information officers to discharge their duties effectively with utmost sense of responsibility before and after the July 16 governorship election. Participants that called across media organizations in the state government for organizing such a workshop, describing it as timely. Meanwhile, as the re-election campaign trail of Governor Adegboyega Otola moved to Ayedire, Iwo, and Olaoluwa local government areas of Iwo Federal Constituency, the Oluwo of Iwo Oba Abdulrasheed Akanbi, Oluwo of Ile-Ogbo Oba Habib Agbajelola, and Oluwo of Kuta Oba Adekunle Makama have reassured their commitment to ensure the return of Governor Adegboyega Otola for second time. The monarchs, who said the re-election of Governor Otola remains their collective project and is non-negotiable, hence they need to vote massively to ensure its re-election. The revered traditional rulers said Governor Otola has performed creditably well, and that his return for a second time will be a payback for his good governance in all sectors. Speaking in his palace, Oluwo of Iwo Oba Abdulrasheed Akanbi said the performance of the governor within 3.5 years was enough a reason to get him re-elected. Oba Akanbi, who described Iwo as the home of progressive politics in Yorubaland, said the town has never been disappointed for being loyal to progressive government. Also speaking in his palace, Oluwo of Kuta Oba Adekunle Makama said the governor has worked for second time in view of his modest achievement in the last 3.5 years. On his part, the Olu of Ile-Ogbo Oba Habib Agbajelola said the monarchs were resolute to return the governor for second time, saying he has done excellently well to merit it. Addressing the mammoth crowd at the venues of the campaign, Governor Adegboyega Otola urged members of the party to come out in large number on July 16 to vote for him. He urged those who have not collected their permanent voters' cards to do so, as it remains the only path to vote for continuity and consolidation of good governance. In the meantime, as the gubernatorial election in the state is around the corner, a political stalwart, Prince Adekami Abikoye, has advised youth to shun vices capable of enabling them truncating the democratic process in the country. Prince Abikoye, member of the Federal Local Government Education Authority, or Bumina, gave the advice in Osogbo, the state capital, while exchanging views with OSBC News. As future leaders, the grassroots politician called on the youth to do away with thuggery, hooliganism, and armed banditry, among other vices, before, during, and after the forthcoming governorship election in Ekiti and Osun states. While describing Governor Otola as a gentleman to the core, Prince Abikoye implored electorates to let their vote count for Governor Adegboyega Otola, who has served the state meritoriously in the last 3.5 years. He noted that with the mega resources, Governor Otola has been able to touch lives of the downtrodden masses, civil servants, and the senior citizens of the state in no small measure. According to him, to whom much is given, much is expected. Prince Adekoye urged members of the public and party loyalists to let Governor Oyetola resume for another round of governance in the states by performing their civic responsibilities expected of them come 16th of July. Similarly, hundreds of eligible voters are daily trooping to annex local government offices to collect the permanent voter cards PVCs ahead of the next month's governorship polls. This is the findings of one of OSBC roving reporters who monitored the exercise. It was learned that the collection of the PVCs will soon be taken to the ward level to facilitate the process of collection by electorates. A reliable source at one of the ANEC offices disclosed that it is impossible to collect the PVCs by proxy, as individuals will undergo data recapturing. The source, however, assured that everybody will have their PVC to take part in the voting proper come 16th of July. ANEC is said to be working assiduously to make the gubernatorial election free, fair, and credible. The ANEC Electoral Commissioner in the state, Professor Abdulgani Raji, informed newsmen in Osogbo at a workshop that necessary machinery have been put in place to ensure a itch-free exercise, stressing that the electoral umpire preparation has reached 95%. And that was the home news. Good afternoon.